Hey guys, we're here. We're now going to jump into the reading portion for December. This is going to be the last week of... Ooh, he's pressing on the keyboard. The last week of December. Let's get here a collective reading going, and we will be extending this on Hourly Astrology on members to get deeper into the nuances of each of these transits. But for now... let's see here, last week here, any collective messages here coming through from Spirit, and then we're going to jump into the January breakdown, okay? Heart of Swords, the Three of Wands. Wow. I feel like a lot of people here, you know, you're going to have a lot of ideas, but I feel like it's going to come down to one particular idea that you're really very actually, like you're literally turned on by, you're stimulated by. It's something that actually moves you. It's like, you know, those moments you know, there's a lot of opportunities, but you're not, there's no clear indication of what's really the one that grabs you. For some of you, I see that this is about also spiritual intervention. I'm seeing 111 on the clock right there. Wow. Some of you have an angel. I see a spirit guide, Earth Mother coming through right there. Someone here who's going to sort of like, you just feel like, you know, something is not the right time maybe for something, or like something, you know, it's just not working out. Let's back it up. It's not, it's just not feeling right. It's like you feel, well, something is pushing and prodding you to move in another direction. With the Ace of Swords in reverse, some of you, maybe even something doesn't work out, and that's a good thing. It's like, that's because something else needs to come in its place. Many of you will be sort of saying goodbye to, I see a lot of people here. Some of you have something really spectacular on the way. So let's leave that energy there. This is what I'm seeing here for the end of December. Let's move now into January in terms of the breakdown for the astrology. Anything else, though, as a bonus that we want to chat about when it comes to the end of December? I think that's pretty much it. We did hit some points. Jupiter being in Aries is a big deal, right? We just moved out of Jupiter in Pisces. And it was just retro, and a lot going into that. But I feel Spirit wants to talk about January. So yeah, let's talk about January 2023. So the sun obviously will still be in Capricorn. We're seeing the sun shifting into Aquarius on the 21st. We'll see 3 days or so, right from the 18th to the 21st, where you want to really circle those dates. This is going to be when you may feel sort of this like heavy pressure like energy. Whenever the sun hits 29 and isn't, yeah, that's going to feel kind of like almost like you hear like a, it's just very, yeah, remember those dates. It's very going, it's going to be, it's, you know, you may be feeling sort of, also what other people are going through, feeling is a lot of pressure. I wouldn't personally take anything really extremely seriously around those dates. Anything that comes up, you know, I would also just sort of lay low. Okay, yeah, people can tend to get kind of, yeah, let's clear it on the back. You really want to sort of be in your space is what I'm hearing. Now we'll get closer to that. We'll talk more about that individual transit. I feel like this video, I'm not going to get too nitty gritty with the transits. I'm just going to be focusing on dates. That's what this monthly series was originally intended towards. And then, yeah, we'll expand really in hourly astrology with the nuances of each of these transits, if you're curious about that. And if you'd further like to support the channel, you can join hourly. Hourly, you will get access as well to this video. In hourly, you get access to all videos, so just so I know, okay? But the sun moving into Aquarius, well, that's going to lead the month, yeah, to its end on the 31st. So this is a month of where we'll see, yeah, those two primary energies. Then we have here Venus in Cap as well. That's going to shift into Aquarius much sooner than the sun. That's going to be right at the very beginning of the month. This is going to be around the 3rd. Again, same goes. You know, the beginning of January, I would sort of just kind of keep on your heels. Let's back it up, clear throat chakra. I would sort of keep an eye out as well for any drama here that may stir. There may be, you know, things that come up that you just, you know, I wouldn't jump to any conclusions. But yeah, without getting really into it, I need to like really focus on just the date. So that's the date that changes. Okay, Venus moves into Aquarius on the 3rd. Then Venus moves into Pisces at the end of the month, around the 26th to 27th. We have Mars and Gemini still throughout the whole month, Jupiter and Aries throughout the whole month, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, same goes. Okay, with those signs, we do have Uranus going direct on the 23rd. That's going to be that's key. Mars will go direct as well, technically, but I consider the push out of retrograde really, really important. So I personally, if you're making any major decisions related to Mars, okay, anything, especially when it comes to, you take it as well, okay, please search Mars, Aries, first house energies. I wouldn't make any major decisions when it comes to anything related to, any major decision when it comes to the first house. Anything related to the first house, I would hold off until Mars goes direct from its post shadow and until it goes into Cancer in March 2023. Now Mercury, okay, is going to still be in Capricorn throughout the whole month. That's going to go direct though on the 19th. We still see the same holding though, right? For Mercury, I would still keep an eye out for the whole month when it comes to that retro. We're going to clear out of that most likely in, I believe it's going to be February, from those post-shadow retros energies. So, this is the breakdown of the astrology for the month. And I'm pretty sure it's February. I will double check on that. But we're going to talk more about that on Hourly Astrology. The dates for post-shadow and pre-shadow as well. And yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for your support. That's more or less the energy we're looking at here. Let's back it up for throat chakra. That's more or less the transits, the celestial interactions that are of note, that are the most prominent, or the most focused on, and what Spirit wants to share here apparently as well. Obviously channel message, but yeah, just in general, this is like if you were to look at the calendar, these are major sort of shifts. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for your support. Anything else here? So these are days as well where you want to sort of again, just sort of lay low and maybe journal. I'm hearing would be a nice activity.